We've been friends for many, many years, and that being together on the show as well was lovely.
Yeah.
For me, I love because you got a sort of a brother in arms sort of thing.
You were comrades.
Yeah, we were really,
that.
and it was lovely that at the beginning of every year we would have a moment together and go congratulations and well done, and on we go another series, and that was a lovely thing. And also it didn't matter how bad I was, I could never be quite as bad or naughty as Brendan. So it was always, do you know what I mean?
He set the naughty bar.
It's slightly naughty a bar higher than me.
Right.
But that was part of his character and part of the fun with Brendan. But
it's really sad. It is
business
sad.
we call show.
Did it make the rest of you kind of go, oh, for goodness sake, we better mind our P's and Q's and we'll have to be really good?
I don't think that was anything to do with it. I don't think that was it. I'm sure it was, as Brendan said the other day, I'm sure it was an editorial thing. Yeah. It's the same every year, really, and I know it's probably the same with you in your own show, that, when you come to an end of a run or something and they want to renew a contract, whether they want to run in show again or they want to rehire the dancers, the judges, whomever it is, with us it's a year by year thing. Sure. So every year, and the judges and the hosts the same, you finish a series, huge success, all being well, and then the beginning of the following year, you either get the phone call to the positive or the sort of negative, really.
You should never take it for granted, I guess.
You never can, and it's the same every year. Even I feel the same every year. After the series is finished, you do go, OK, well, we'll just have to wait now and see. And you can never take anything for granted.
But they're not ever going to say no to you. That would be ridiculous. Have you had a call? Do you know what's happening to you? What's going on?
Well, we don't really know what's going on because it sounds so sort of disingenuous, and I don't mean it to, because I'm not trying to do that. It's the way it works is that they call everybody at the sort of at the same time, and we're on tour on one thing and they can't get hold of you, and then the discussions start. The one thing you do know immediately with a phone call like that is whether you are not going to be asked to come back, and that's it's a phone call you dread and you never want. So the other, to the positive, it's a sort of a scenario where we get invited to come back, and then we go into there's a contractual discussion, so it's all sort of the technicalities of.
But they'd be crazy not to ask you back.
It is a process, and but all being well, you don't get the other phone call.
You don't want that phone call.
That one you don't.
Nobody wants that phone call.
No one wants that phone call.
Do you think how the way that Len is still doing Dancing with the Stars over in America?
Yes.
Do you think that's something maybe that Brendan could do? There was a little bit of a rumour saying that maybe Len could put in a good word and maybe he could do that. Because he certainly could do it, of course. He's very able to do it.
He's very able to, and he's a big personality. That's something he could do. He could have a whiz over there, and I think he'd be an asset to any show that he went on to, quite frankly, because I think he's a fabulous boy. I love him deeply, and I think he's got a great personality. Sure. So I think if he went over and did Dance with the Stars, I think the show would be better for it.
Be interesting, wouldn't it? It's
be interesting. Be interesting how they took to him.
Yeah. They probably think it was, what the Americans are like. They'd love it. They'd absolutely love it.
And as I say, we've been going on tour for 10 years, and every year we do a new show, and there are elements. We've got the big orchestra on stage, which we love. Yeah. The sound is incredible. It looks so sort of stylish and sophisticated. We've got incredible dancers. Lance Ellington's on tour with us again, singing. Richard Balcombe is conducting, keeping the whole thing together. And it's just a great celebration of music and dance. And as I say, we have a bit of chat on there as well. And I love that interaction with the audience. That's one of my favourite things about performing live, is a connection with the audience. That's the whole point. Otherwise, there's no point doing it. Well, and I love being there, and I love being out, and I love it when the audience are there, as opposed to over there with the orchestra pit. So I like it when the orchestra on stage.
You can see them.
You can see them. What do you do? You're not concentrating. Watch me all the time. And then we do a Q&A through the show, which I've always loved the concepts of Q&A.
It's good to get that all of that reaction. And do you know what, Flower? If Strictly don't have you back, they're crazy.
Well, that's very kind of you.
They are crazy, absolutely crazy.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to doing it with you.
Yeah, right.
I think you'd be incredible.
On that bombshell. That's all for today.
Nice Vaseline on your heel. You'd be all right.
It'd be so terrible.